Frozen in flight, the A320 sensor crisis that nearly ended in tragedy. Chapter 1. Routine flight turns critical. On the icy morning of January 18th, 2023, Europa Sky Flight 441 pushed back from Oslo Gardermoen Airport with 112 passengers aboard. The Airbus A320neo, registration LNNSF, had undergone standard de-icing procedures before its scheduled departure to Berlin. Captain Henrik Vogler and First Officer Elin Berg noted nothing unusual during their pre-flight checks. Though outside temperatures hovered at 20 Zürich, 7.6 degrees, the operational limit for several aircraft systems. Chapter 2. First signs of trouble. At 10:17 a.m., during initial climb through 8,000 feet, the cockpit's electronic centralized aircraft monitor, ECAM, suddenly displayed conflicting airspeed readings. The left primary flight display showed 210 knots, while the right indicated 185 knots. Within seconds, the aircraft's flight control laws degraded from normal to alternate mode, triggering multiple system warnings. Chapter 3. Cascading system failures. As the crew attempted to diagnose the discrepancies, the autopilot disconnected without warning. The stick shaker activated erroneously, indicating an impending stall despite the aircraft maintaining proper climb performance. Captain Vogler took manual control, while First Officer Berg ran through the unreliable airspeed checklist. Before the critical decision. With conflicting instrument readings, the crew faced impossible choices. Trust the left display showing near overspeed conditions. Believe the right display suggesting imminent stall. Split the difference and risk controlled flight into terrain. At 10:23 a.m., Berg made the critical call. We need to fly pitch and power settings. They abandoned the standard procedures and reverted to fundamental instrument flying techniques. Chapter 5. Near catastrophic moments. During their approach to Berlin-Brandenburg Airport, the aircraft's angle of attack sensors began freezing intermittently. The flight control computers received erratic data, causing uncommanded nose-down movements, false stall warnings, auto-throttle disconnections. The crew battled the aircraft for control as it oscillated between 1,200 and 1,400 feet, just 90 seconds from touchdown. Shoot. Chapter 6. Miraculous landing. At 10:49 a.m., using visual references and raw data from their standby instruments, Vogler executed a manual landing on runway 25L. The aircraft touched down hard but safely, with emergency vehicles following it down the runway. Post-landing inspections revealed ice accumulation around all 3 pitot tubes, despite their heating systems showing operational status. Chapter 7. Immediate aftermath. All passengers disembarked safely, though 12 required medical evaluation for minor injuries sustained during turbulence. The aircraft remained grounded for 8 days as investigators swarmed over every system. Initial findings pointed to faulty pitot tube heaters, ice crystal formation in the angle of attack sensors, software anomalies in the flight control computers. Chapter 8. The investigation deepens. European Union Aviation Safety Agency, EASA. Investigators discovered this wasn't an isolated incident. Over the previous 18 months, 14 similar events had occurred with A320 aircraft in cold weather operations, though none with such severe consequences. The probe revealed 1. A design flaw in the pitot heater control logic. 2. Inadequate sensor redundancy during icing conditions. 3. Crew training gaps for multiple sensor failures. Up to 9. Industry-wide implications. The near disaster prompted urgent actions. Airbus issued revised flight manuals within 72 hours. ESA mandated modified pre-flight cold weather checklists. Airlines implemented special training for Arctic operations. Manufacturers accelerated development of new ice-resistant sensors. Chapter 10: Human Factors Analysis. The investigation highlighted how crew resource management saved the flight. Vogler's military background in analog instrument flying. Berg's decision to abandon conflicting automation. Their shared mental model development during the crisis. Chapter 11: Technological Revisions. By June 2023, Airbus rolled out hardware and software updates, including redesigned pitot heater control units, modified angle of attack sensor housings, enhanced flight control computer logic for sensor disagreements. Chapter 12: Legacy of Change. The aviation industry learned crucial lessons about the limits of automation in extreme conditions, the importance of maintaining basic flying skills, the need for better cold weather certification standards,